We can do that.
You guys are special.
Nothing that would reveal age, right, Kenny?
Are we live?
We're recording.
Okay. All right, I'd like to open up the Board of Works special session for September the 26th at 9:30 a.m. with a roll call, please.
Board Member Alan Calloway. Here. Board Member Paul Seymour Jr.
Here.
Police Chief Donnie Combs.
Here.
Assistant Police Chief David Schneider.
Here.
Jenny Felix is here as well. City Attorney Del Weldon.
Here.
Mayor Kelly Milan.
Here.
And myself.
Okay, primary purpose this morning is to, the chief and assistant chief have been doing interviews, number one for a full-time officer, and in addition to that, a full-time clerk and 2 part-time clerks, and we're here to hear the recommendations.
Yes, sir. Thank you. As you mentioned, Mayor, we did a lot of interviews for the full-time officer, and we got down to 4 people. And I would like to request now at this time to move to hire Luke Gentry as the police officer for Lawrenceburg.
Okay. Any questions, guys?
You spelled Gentry for me?
Gentry.
Okay. If no questions, I'll entertain a motion to approve the hiring of Mr. Luke Gentry to Lawrenceburg Police Department as a full-time officer.
Motion.
Second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion will carry.
Thank you.
Next.
Yes, sir. Will be the full-time clerk since the retirement of Larry Seaver. We did our interviews on that. We had several applicants. At this time, I'd like to move to hire Diana Bolzer as our full-time clerk. She was our part-time clerk. I want to move her to the full-time position.
Okay, so any questions regarding that?
Can you spell her last name for me?
Bolser.
So I'll entertain a motion to approve the hiring of Diane Bolzer as a full-time clerk position at the LPD.
Motion.
Second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That motion will carry.
Thank you.
Next.
At this time, Mayor, we were also interviewing for part-time clerks. Now we have to have 2 part-time clerks. It's Diana is out of that position, and then the other part-time clerk is leaving us. It's just time for him to go, he says, as he tells me, on good terms. We did a lot of interviews for the part-time clerk as well. And the first part-time clerk, I would like to move and ask to hire Keith Matthew Seymour.
Okay. Any questions?
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I'm gonna ask. This kind of surprised me. I didn't know anything about it, so should I abstain?
This is part-time, has no benefits, has no union affiliated at all.
What's the relation?
Nephew.
My brother's boy.
Nephew.
Matt Seymour comes back to us from the IRS. He was a reserve officer for us for about 8 years, and very well liked, very squared away kid. Well, I say kid, he's not a kid anymore, but he's a good fit for the part-time clerk job.
Based on that relationship, you don't have to abstain. You can if you want. Just legally, you don't have to, but if you would feel more comfortable, you can.
I would like to abstain.
Okay.
I think I'd be better off.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Well, can I get a motion then to approve the hiring of Matt Seymour for part-time clerk at the LPD?
Motion.
I'll second that.
I abstain.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? So it'd be 2-0-1.
Thank you.
Approved. Okay, next.
Yes, sir. And then our second part-time clerk, which will be the last one here, I would like to move to request to hire Joan Gordon as our part-time clerk. Gordon.
Any questions? If not, I entertain a motion to hire Joan Gordon as part-time clerk at the LPD.
I will move.
Second? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion will carry.
Thank you.
You guys got something?
Yeah, the East Center Street
Yeah, go ahead.
project, cause you put it on the notice.
Yeah, I
Did I?
seen it posted.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just briefly go.
Couldn't remember.
Thank you, sir.
This is really a pretty simple project. It's,
Oh,
East Center Street between Short and Elm, right there, Ryan Howard's place. We've got, road company has our patching contract, and which they're not up here doing it yet, but that street, it's Alligator from kind of one end to the other. It's too much to try to patch, and we think if we get on it now before the winter hits it, that we can just mill and overlay and save that street so we don't get into a rebuild on it. Now, once we mill it, we'll have a better look at it, but it's from crosswalk to crosswalk, that one block. It is estimated to be about a $30,000 to $35,000 project. One thing, if you read through all these, because of the time of year, we've got, it needs to be substantially completed by November 15th, or we impose a $500 a day liquidated damages to the project. So they're not gonna let it sit all winter long. Now, we did put provisions in if they can't put the permanent striping down due to temperature or weather, that we will allow for temporary striping until next spring, and we've got that spelled out here too.
And you guys have dealt with people on, quantities, and you've got unit prices that you've used in the past, so all this fits
Yeah,
into
what
that
What
number?
we've done, we did this in-house.
Okay.
And yes, I have used unit prices. Now, Paul, this is a little tricky. If this was part of a bigger project,
Right.
it would be a whole lot less.
That's right.
It would be a $20,000 job, but since it's a small quantity.
That's right.
The mow costs the minimum to bring the milling machine in and all that stuff. It actually increases the units, so
Okay.
I've tried to adjust for that. But I feel very comfortable between 30 and 35. I mean, we may even have somebody come in at 25 if they don't have that minimum upcharge.
So you're, okay,
But if we're gonna do this, I need to be able to do it and actually send out invitations to quote today, so it can be opened up at the next Board of Works meeting
okay.
to try to get this under contract.
And we're looking to use the millings, for salvage. We'll take those to the garage and spread those on the, garage lot. Won't be a whole lot, but it's still something.
And one other thing to note, like I said, I think we're gonna be all right, but we have, under the quantities, I've got number 11 and number 12 is after we mill. If there's an area that, hey, this is bad, they'll have to put a unit cost in to either saw cut, dig it out, repair it, or there is a material they're using a lot today, it's called -64 crack seal that they'll put down over top of it, and that comes at a price per pound to fill the cracks in, but when they overlay it, the heat doesn't bubble it up and cause a reflection in the new asphalt.
any other questions? So you're asking for permission to go out to quote?
Yes.
If no questions, I'll entertain a motion to allow Mr. Clark to go out and quote the East Center Street rehab project.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you.
Anything else?
Paul, we're, hope to start that, patching. I know Paul's kind of concerned about that with road company, hopefully here in the next week or so.
Okay.
Right now, they're about 2 months behind.
Jeez, oh,
Don't forget the fair, huh?
Gotcha.
yeah. All right, well, no other questions. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Second.
Second. All those in favor? Opposed? Motion will carry. Thank you. Paul, did you get that, did Carrie get a hold of you about a meeting with Tony Ackles? About that?
Yeah.
Flooding project?
We're going to reach out to them.
Little park project? Next week, Friday, I think it is.
That's next week.